Hey guys, welcome to Marine Life. Today is a very... I gotta breathe because it's a frustrating day for me. It's kind of scary, actually more than frustrating. I have a big project to do and I'll tell you all about it in a minute. We'll get into it, the video. All right guys, before we get into the video, I want to talk to you about something important that I saw today on YouTube. It's called tangs.org. They're a group of YouTubers doing a fundraiser. A project is by Mr. Beast and Mark Rober, and they're doing a fundraiser to eliminate 30 million pounds of garbage out of the ocean. Here in Marine Life, we are a huge advocate for marine life. That's what we're for. We love our fish tank, we love boating. If we can't save the ocean, then we can't enjoy stuff like beautiful fishes, fishing, boating. The ocean is very important, especially to us here in Marine Life, where everything for us is marine life. So we're gonna vow here Marine Life to join the effort at teamseas.org. For every new subscriber that we get, we will donate £1, and that's $1, right? Up to $1,000. So if we get 1,000 subscribers, we donate $1,000 to the organization Team Seas. So if you'd like to help by subscribing, or you can even go to teamseas.org to donate money yourself if you want. All right guys, let's get into our video. Today's video is very nerve-wracking for me. Like you saw the headlines, am I dumping $1,000 fish down the drain? So what I mean by that, I have 2 tanks in my house. I have a 200-gallon tank, which is a Red Sea 750 XL Red Sea. In that tank, I have established tangs in there. I have purple tang, I have a Achilles tang, whitetail bristle tang, chocolate mimic tang, blue hippo tang. So they've been established. My purple tang is already been 3 years old established, right? If you know anything about tangs, then you would know that mixing tangs is a huge topic in the marine life or aquarium topic, because it's something that's very difficult to do. If you see my other videos, I've actually tried to even use a dummy tang that failed completely. When I added my Achilles tangs in this tank now, I had a gold rim tank, and it failed miserably. I ended up taking back the gold rim. He was massive. I got rid of him because it didn't work out. The tank has been at peace. Now, story. So I decided to get a baby Gem Tang about a year ago, and now I have a problem. This is my 40 breeder tank. The problem with my Gem Tang is he's outgrown. The tank is too small for him now. Now it's time to move him. So my plan of action, and doing research, I came across people have said, again, this is not going to be a guarantee. That's why I'm nervous. It's very nerve-wracking. So usually when you put tanks together in a tank, you want to add them all at the same time. Obviously that situation is not my case. So instead of adding just one tang, today I'm adding 2 tanks. Yes. If you saw my emergency tank setup, you notice I had a yellow tank come into me about almost a month now, 3 weeks ago, a month, something like that. That's Vito. My Gem tank is Vinny, and my purple tank is Bart. So I'm gonna try to create harmony and peace between 3 xerosomas. Can it be done? Don't know. This is what the video is about. I'm finding out the same you are. I'm gonna experiment with my $1,000 fish to see if I can make it work. Very risky, but if I can make it work, hopefully this video will be information for you guys trying to put new tanks in your tank. So today I'm gonna have to catch them out of my 40 breeder, my Gem tank, take them out, and then I have Vinny, in my quarantine tank. So when I do that, I'm gonna drop them in simultaneously into my big tank, which I already have taken apart, ready to put them in. So let's go. Fingers crossed, let's do this.
2 very boring minutes later.
So this is Vinny. He's in his tank in those kind of dark, and there's a reason for why doing it at dark. So doing research, it's best described that tangs usually be added, or any fish is added when lights are off to reduce any type of fighting. Doesn't always work, but it does help, believe it or not. It reduces stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and, unfortunately, this sucks about this, I gotta take my tank apart. It's gonna be very hard to catch in there. You gotta, like I said, you can see how big he's got into the tank. Let me get a close up of him. So by adding him at night, and that's him. So you can see how big he's actually gotten. He was about a little bit bigger than the clownfish when he first came to me. So you can see why he has to be removed. And honestly, it's kind of go hard to go to like the store and say, well, I want to return them, and they pretty much give you 40% of what you paid. So if you paid $1,000 for this fish, you're getting only what, 40% out of 1,000 is 400 bucks. That kind of sucks. So I love him, actually. I want to keep him. He's fat, he's happy, you know, he's part of my family. So I hope that I can make harmony between him, Bart, and Vinny. So I'm gonna try to add 3. So that's where he's at. He'll be coming out of there. And let me take the tank apart. I won't bore you with much information. So I'm gonna be taking him out of the tank now. So
3 hours later.
all right, guys, so this is Vito. Hiding in the corner back there, you know it's coming. I already got Vinny in here. You can see the line next to him. He's pretty stressed. This is probably the stressed he's been. Like I said, he was the size of my clownfish. He was tiny guy when I got him. And this Vinny is gonna be his buffer. Well, not a cheap buffer anyways, but again, the idea is, they say if you put 3 versus just 2 Zerozomas, they'll tend to get a longest odd number. Even numbers don't do well, odd numbers work better. But again, it's still a gamble. So I'm gambling with $1,000 here. Let's get Vinny out so you can put him with, or Vito out, and put him in the big tank. The moment of truth has arrived. We literally have 8 minutes before my tank turns on. There's both Vito and Vinny, yellow tang, and then my Gem Tang. And don't know what Bart's at, hiding somewhere. There he is down there. There he is down there. And there's my Achilles. I'm literally sweating right now, guys. I can't tell you how nervous I am right now. Literally, I'm sweating. I got them by hand. Normally, I don't recommend it because they are surgeon fish, and I called it because they have a thing in the background that they hit you, they can cut you open. But I don't want to get stuck, so I'm gonna try grab them. Come on, Vinny. Come on, buddy. Look at a beautiful specimen there. And away he goes. And that line across him, that's stress related. He's, like I said, he was tiny, and he's got big girth to him now. And let's get little Vito here. If I can get Vito. Come on, Vito. He's not as big. So, and there he goes. In a big tank. He's crashing into the glass. The Gem Tang, of course, I had him for a year, so he's super, super healthy. The yellow tang, he's only for a month, so he's used to it. You can see by his persona the way he just goes in there. So like, yeah, I'm ready to take over the tank. So there's Dwight coming to check out the situation. The Achilles, who are the new guys, but like I said, it's 2 of them. Bart hasn't seen them yet, so this is like a game. This is a game changer. I don't know how you can be bored watching this video. This is literally mind-blowing. It's like a UFC fighting here, or wrestling. Who will be the champions? Looks like Dwight's telling her, listen guys, this is my domain. Alright guys, my light literally has come on. The purple did come out and check him out, but he went back to his den over there where he hangs out. That's his hole. The Achilles is the one that's literally keeps, he's not, again guys, normal, is they're gonna establish territory. That's gonna be a normal thing. You cannot prevent that, right? It's the consistency of hitting them and stuff like that, right? Eventually, he should let up. But my main concern more than the Achilles was the purple, because again, they're the same Zebrosoma genus of tang, and that's where things come up. And here comes the purple. Check them out. You can see it's nothing because there's two of them again, and now them two are going at it. But yeah, the Achilles is boss pretty much. But they're doing pretty well holding their place under the rock. They're just saying, what the heck's going on? So my lights are literally barely just coming on, as you can see. So it's only been 10 minutes. This is a good sign though. This is what you want to see. And my Gem Tang is eating. Like I said, he's a powerful guy. He ain't gonna put up with it. Like I said, I've had him here. I raised him from a baby, so I know. I'm very, very confident of my Gem Tang surviving. Like I said, he's a big boy. He's thick. He's very healthy. So only time will tell. Like I said, lights are coming on. This is the first update, and I will update you guys again in a few minutes. I'll probably wait in 15 minutes when lights really come on bright.
A few moments later.
All right, guys. It's been literally 20 minutes since I dropped them in. Believe it or not, the one who's actually giving me the most issues would be the white bristle tang, not letting up. My Achilles does come back, but at least he goes to eat. My Gem Tang has decided that he's not gonna put up with anything like I knew he would, and he's over in the back of the tank just doing his thing. And just got hit by the Achilles. Like I said, all this stuff that we're going through right now, this is part of the whole thing. Unfortunately, that's why it's so important that when you get fish, especially adding tangs, that they're healthy to be able to endure some of the stuff. Some of you think this is mean, but this is kind of like, you know, society trying to, you know, put rankings in the tank. You know, it's one of those things. The yellow tang is there now, and the purple is saying like, get out of the tank. And, you know, rightfully so. It's his tank. He's been here a long time, but at the same time, the milk's over there, so it's just a lot of fish. So I do have my bucket here in standby. Don't think that I'm trying to be mean and, you know, just experiment. I really want this to be successful, not only for myself more, but just because it could help other people do the same thing. I know you guys out there love tangs and trying to add them. It's always been a difficult situation. Like I said, I've tried a lot of things. I tried the fake fish, that didn't work, and I'm heard about adding multiple tangs at once. So I'm hoping this will be the key to success, like I said. But we will soon find out. As you can see, my Gem Tang, he's taking a couple of nicks off his tail already, poor guy. But he's strong, always been has. He's holding his place on there. He's literally, but I kind of had a feeling he would be the tougher one than the yellow. Like I said, only because I raised him, he's very, very thick and very healthy. Like I said, I've had him for a long time, but like I said, it's a lot of tangs. But we'll see what the outcome will be. So the good thing about having two, what I've seen is that it gives them a chance to breathe, because, you know, the other one gets hit, and then there's too many so they had to split their chasing after. But the only one tang that had nothing to do with it is, you can see Moto. He's like, I want no part of this. I'm in the rock and I'm hiding. There's a yellow tang starting to explore a little bit. Okay, that's a whitetail bristle. See, he's being a pest. The one thing I look after is the minute you see them go up on a corner and they give up, that's kind of a bad sign though. But the fact that they're holding the ground like that, it's a good sign. I've seen them go up on the corner and they stay up there. That's what you don't want. You kind of want them to kind of like say, hey, I'm here to stay. I'm part of the family now. It's kind of like an initiation, to be honest, you know. So I'll update you as light come out more, but so far I see it as a positive, even though it's kind of, you know, I know it's kind of rough, but it's a positive thing. So guys, hour 2 update, and it seems like things are actually normalizing. So does adding 2 tangs to an already established tanks in a tank work? I'm gonna call this a yes. Though there's still a little bit of bickering for the most part, but as you can see, things have kind of calmed down a lot. I'm about to feed the tank now just to make everybody happy. And what I'll do is I'll put 2 nori clips for the tangs. They all want food, so but you notice they actually I let them alone, so that's a great sign. So let's see if they'll eat. You know, like I said, there'll still be some bickering, but I mean, I would say this is pretty much, you know, success.
One winner later.
If they don't eat, it doesn't surprise me, but like I said, I feed twice a day anyway, so I might eat later on tonight. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching Marine Life. Have a good one.